Good morning, students. We are going to learn about the p black elements. What are the p black elements? The p black elements are the element in which the differentiating electrons are entering into the p orbital is known as p black element. In this p black elements, we are going to study about the 15th group element. The syllabus for the 15th group element is the general electron configuration of the 15th group element, occurrence of the 15th group element, trends in the properties of the 15th group elements, and the preparation of the dinitrogen and compounds of the nitrogens like ammonia, nitric acid, their preparations and physical properties and chemical properties and uses of their compound. These are the syllabus we are going to be covered in the 15th group element. The 15th group elements, the present elements are nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, bismuth elements are present. The atomic number of nitrogen is 7, phosphorus is 15, arsenic is 33, antimony is 51, bismuth is the 83. So from top to bottom of the group, metallic character is increasing. That means nitrogen, phosphorus is non-metal, arsenic, antimony is metalloid, bismuth is the metal compounds. Okay, next point is the occurrence of this elements. Okay, that means availability of this element. Okay, the 15th group elements in the nitrogen. So nitrogen is available, or the nitrogen is compresses in the atmosphere, okay, by 78% by volume, 75% by the mass. Okay, that means by mass. The dinitrogen also available in the form of potassium nitrate and sodium nitrate. The dinitrogen also present in the form of proteins and amino acids in the living organism. The proteins and amino acids which are present, the nitrogens. Okay, nitrogens. Okay, nitrogen. Next one is the phosphorus. Phosphorus is forms like apatite family. The formula of the apatite is calcium phosphate dot calcium chloride, where X is called chlorine, hydroxyl and chlorine. The phosphorus is also present in DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, RNA, ribonucleic acid, and ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and ADP, adenosine diphosphate. The phosphorus is also essential element for the human being, which is present in bones and teeth. Bones and teeth. And arsenic, antimony, bismuth is formed or available in the form of oxides or sulfides in their allotropic forms. Okay, so these are the availability of the 15th group elements. Next one, trends in the properties of the 15th group elements. Okay, what are the similarities will be there, okay, among the 15th group elements of the groups. Okay, next first one is the electronic configuration. Electron configuration. The general electronic configuration of the 15th group element is ns2 np3. That is indicating the s orbital is fulfilled and p orbital is half filled. It is indicating this configuration is highly stable configuration. We also know that one, according to above principle, full-filled electron configuration or half-filled electron configuration is more stable compound. Okay. Next point is atomic and ionic radii. Atomic and ionic radii. Okay. The distance from the nucleus to the outermost orbital is known as the atomic radii. Atomic radii. Okay. This atomic radii or ionic radii is increasing from top to bottom of the group as the electrons are entering into the different orbitals. Shields are increasing, so that's why atomic radii and ionic radii is increasing. Okay, so like the from top to bottom, electrons are entering into 3d orbital, 4d orbital, 5d orbital, then 4f orbital. So like that one. Okay, so the atomic radii is and ionic radii is increasing. This increasement of atomic and ionic radii from nitrogen to phosphorus is more. Okay, as we expected, the atomic radii is increasing from nitrogen to phosphorus, but in case of the increasement of atomic radii from arsenic to antimony is not there what we expected. That is due to lanthanide contraction. That is due to lanthanide contraction. We know that one from, if you go from arsenic to antimony, the electrons are entering into 3d orbitals and 4f orbitals. These 3d orbitals and 4f orbitals are have less shielding effect. Due to less shielding effect, the atomic radii is construction is taking place. That's why atomic radii is decreasing, and atomic radii is decreasing. That means from top to bottom of the group, atomic radii is increasing as usually, but this increment is not great when the atoms of arsenic to antimony. Okay, next one is the ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy. Okay, so the energy is required to remove an electron from outermost of the orbital in gaseous state atom is known as ionization enthalpy. What is that one? The energy is required to remove an electron from the outermost of the orbital of gaseous state atom is known as ionization enthalpy. Okay, so we say that one just now, the atomic radii and the ionic radii is increasing from top to bottom of the group. As atomic radii, ionic radii is increases, the distance between nucleus and the outer electron is more. Therefore, the attraction between nucleus and the outermost orbital electron is very less. That's why energy is required to remove the electron from outermost orbital is very less. That's why ionization enthalpy is decreasing from the top to bottom of the group. Okay, very important question is the ionization enthalpy of 15th group element is much greater compared to 14th group element and 16th group element. Okay, once again I am repeating the question. The ionization enthalpy of 15th group element is much greater as compared to 14th group element and 16th group element. What could be the answer? Could be the answer? The answer is due to more stable electron configuration. Due to more stable electron configuration, that is NS2 NP3. So these are the more stable orbitals. That's why to remove an electron from more stable orbital is required I energy. That's why the 15th group elements are having greater ionization enthalpy when we compare to the 14th group element and 16th group elements. Next is the electronegativity. Electronegativity. Okay, electronegativity is the tendency of an atom to attract the electrons from other element. Okay, so in the periodic table, highest electronegative atom is fluorine, then oxygen, then nitrogen. That means nitrogen is the third most electronegative atom in the periodic table. Okay, nitrogen is the third most electronegative atom in the periodic table. This electronegativity is decreasing from top to bottom of the group. This electronegativity is decreasing from top to bottom of the group. Okay, next one, last point is density. Density is nothing but value for mass. Okay, so we are seeing that from top to bottom of the group, electrons and atomic radii and ionic radii is increasing. As usually, the density also increases from top to bottom of the group. Okay, these are the trends in the properties of the 15th group elements. Okay, it is a atomic radii, ionic radii is increasing, ionization enthalpy is decreasing, electronegativity is decreasing, and density is increasing. These are the trends in the properties of the 15th group element. And next we are going to study about the physical properties of the 15th group elements. Physical properties of the 15th group elements. So in this 15th group element, the dinitrogen is existing as a diatomic gas, and remaining elements like arsenic, antimony, bismuth are exhibiting in tetraatomic molecules and tetrahedral solids. So the metallic character is increasing from top to bottom of the group, as we already studied. Okay, from top to bottom, metallic character increasing. That is, nitrogen, phosphorus is the non-metal. Okay, arsenic, antimony is the metalloids, bismuth is the metal, and the boiling point is increasing from top to bottom of the group as metallic character increases. And the melting point also increases up to arsenic. From arsenic to bismuth, the melting point is decreases due to bismuth do not have the proper crystal structure or crystal lattice. So that's why the arsenic to bismuth, okay, antimony to bismuth, the melting point is decreasing. Except nitrogen, all elements will exhibit the allotropes in the 15th group elements. Okay, except dinitrogen, all elements will exhibit the allotropic forms. Okay, next point is the chemical properties. Next one is the chemical properties. The chemical property, the discussion point is oxidation state. So the 15th group elements will exhibit -3, +3, +5 oxidation state. -3, +3, +5 oxidation state. The most stable and common oxidation state is +3 oxidation state. Okay. Next question. When it will exhibit -3 oxidation state, when it will exhibit +3 oxidation state, when they will exhibit +5 oxidation state. Okay, that can be explained based on the electron configuration. What is the general electron configuration of the 15th group elements? So that is NS2 NP3. That means s orbital is already fulfilled. P orbital is 3 electrons are there. That means the p orbital can be accommodate another 3 more electrons to fulfill the orbital. That is the p orbital. So therefore the p orbital can accept another 3 more electrons. That means whenever the 15th group elements involving or binding with the metal atoms, the metal atom will donate the electrons, then they will exhibit -3 oxidation state. Okay, what I am saying that one, the 15th group elements will exhibit -3 oxidation state when they are bonding or binding with the metal compounds. The metal compounds will donate 3 more electrons to complete the p6 electron configuration. Okay. Next point, this exhibiting of -3 oxidation state is decreases. The exhibiting of -3 oxidation state is decreases as atomic radii and ionic radii is increasing from top to bottom of the group. Okay, next question is why? Because as atomic radii and ionic radii is increases, the attraction between the nucleus and the outermost orbital is very less. So therefore, accepting nature of that elements, bottom elements will decreases. The accepting of the electrons of the last bottom element will decreases due to increasing of atomic radii and ionic radii. Next point is whenever it will donate 3 pair of electrons, to other compounds when they are involving in the chemical reaction, that time it will exhibit +3 oxidation state. Whenever it donating by 5 electrons, so that will exhibit +5 oxidation state. That time it will exhibit +5 oxidation state. That means overall the stability of +3 oxidation state increases due to inert pair effect. Then what is inert pair effect? Okay, so last class also just we studied Lanthanide contraction. What is the Lanthanide contraction? As we are moving from top to bottom of the group, the differentiating electrons are entering into the d orbital and f orbital. The shielding effect of the d orbital f orbitals are very poor. Due to that one, Lanthanide contraction is take place. Okay, due to the Lanthanide contraction, what is happening? Atomic radii and ionic radii is decreasing. As atomic radii, ionic radii decrease, very strongly. Due to this, the pair of electrons are not involving in the chemical reaction. That means this pair of electrons are inert. They are not involving any chemical reactions. Therefore, this is the inert pair. Due to this inert pair effect, only 3 electrons from the p orbitals are available. That's why +3 oxidation state will increases, and exciting or stability of +5 oxidation state decreases. That is also due to the inert pair effect. Okay, this is the chemical properties and oxidation state of the 15th group elements.